Oh man. Oh man. So we had our G.I. Joe Hasbro Pulse stream today. And I've watched it twice now. And I gotta say, other than waiting almost 6 months to get the figures in hand, for the most part, unless you're one of those people that have the Hasbro branding on your back. Unless you're one of those people, other than that, I was very satisfied with what I saw today. So first off, let's talk about the quote-unquote name reveals, because apparently that's their process, because unorganized. I'm telling you, being a G.I. Joe classified collector is like being a fat, ugly, rich dude that only chases like tens. It's like you have to put in all this extra effort and wait all this extra time to eventually get to the end game. Like these motherfuckers treat it like it's the damn Da Vinci Code. It's like, I'm gonna do my pre-orders, but they're not coming out to August, and we all know they're still not coming out in August. we know that we're gonna pre-order them, and based on past history, August, September is going to be their wishful thinking, not our wishful thinking. Their wishful thinking. But they did the name reveals, and the first name up was Quick Kick. I was like, okay, they're gonna break into the Asian market. Hopefully Quick Kick isn't as bad as Rose Tico from Star Wars, because they love them some diversity for all the wrong reasons nowadays. So I'm once they said that, I was like, okay, Quick Kick, I can rock with Quick Kick. And then they said Big Boa, which I'm like, okay, once again you're doing it again. You're piquing my interest. Okay, I was like, Big Boa, I can rock with that. And then they dropped the name that I've wanted to hear for a minute. It's like Junkyard and Mutt. Oh man, yes. I'm super excited. I'm super excited for this. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm ready for this one. I mean, it's probably not going to drop till like 2025, and hopefully I'm alive for it. Hopefully I'm still standing. We'll see we'll see what happens. But then they went to the digital reveals, which is apparently the next step in the process. So then they showed us Tunnel Rat, and Tunnel Rat actually looks kind of cool. I mean, good amount of accessories from what I see. That's always been my pet peeve with G.I. Joe, is like, why is it some figures have a great amount of accessories and some figures don't? I don't get it. But he looks like he comes with a pretty good amount of accessories, so I'm pretty excited about this guy. Now here was something interesting. Someone told me that they were probably going to be doing this down the road, and then I heard from another individual that this was probably going to be coming up. The updated version, the more cartoony version of Firefly. So basically what it looks like they did anyway, is they took off the big vest from the Cobra Island Firefly, and basically gave him a different drone, some different goggles, different gun, and a different backpack, because these are kind of all the animated versions, as far as I could tell. The animated versions of all his weapons and everything, as far as I could tell. Maybe, I think, hit me up in the comments, because I think the guns are the ones from the toy, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'm kind of happy that this is happening, but I'm also kind of pissed because of all the calories I had to burn to get that Firefly. I burned a lot of calories to get my hands on that Firefly. I didn't overpay for it by any stretch of the imagination, but there was a lot of calories burnt on that bad boy. And so for them to do this, I'm like, damn, do I want to trade off the Cobra Island one? Do I want to get rid of that? Do I want to keep that in lieu of this? I'm not too sure, but I'm definitely interested. I didn't think I would be interested at first. Then when I rewatched the stream, I realized, yeah, I want this. I kind of want this in my life. So yeah, this one's looking pretty good. Then they showed off Lowlight. Oh yeah. Oh, if you can't tell, I want this bad. Dude looks dope. Like I want to see what the final product looks like. But if it looks 90%, 80%, I would probably go as low as 80%. But if you look like 80% of this, like right here, like it's so basic yet so beautiful. I really, really like this. This is really, it just looks so good. And it looks like he comes with that rifle holder case. Like he looks like some straight super assassin shit. Like, yo, this looks so good. Oh my god, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this. And I probably, that gun bag, man, that case, I would probably be reusing that for other figures. Like I think some crap like you can get that for like the Punisher or something like that. I feel like that'll be dope. But yeah, this guy kind of gives us a lot of different opportunities and different loadouts. I'm really excited about this guy. Now the Shadow Tracker, so to me, I don't know, like apparently this is a comic book figure, and I'm just like, meh. I mean, it looks like it could be cool, but I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't know exactly how I feel about this guy, bad boy. Even on a second viewing, I feel like this could be something really cool, really dope. If you're gonna do like a swamp theme on a shelf or something like that, like pair him with like Crocmaster, and get some more of those Python Patrol figures and just like have at it. But yeah, I mean, he looks very predatory to me, like when they have the predators without any of their armor and they're just walking around with basic like knives and like spears and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what this one kind of reminds me of. And I'm just like, it looks okay. I mean, I have no affinity to this character. I have no draw to this character. So I'd have to see it in person, but I mean, it has potential. It definitely has potential. I can see where they're going with this and like why they drew this character. I can see where they're going, but for me, it's just, I don't know about this one. I have to see it in person. Now, to the figures. And once again, I have all these up on pre-order on the community tab. So if you haven't already, go check that out if you want to get these guys pre-ordered, because we all know how sometimes this pre-order situation can go. It can go really fast or it can go really slow, really slow. So yeah, Copperhead. So I like it. I like the way it looks. It looks right. It looks good. Where the weapons at? Like where $24.99. I think we're gonna run into a Crimson Twin situation here, where I think they skimping us on the accessories there. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, y'all, supposed to be like a chick divorcing a rich dude. Like, you got us accustomed to a certain lifestyle, homie. Like, where them accessories at, man? I'm just like, I don't know about this bad boy, but it looks really good. They did a really good job with this, and I'm very excited to get this one in hand. But I'm just the lack of accessories, especially when you lead off with this guy and then everybody else after him just comes with a plethora of accessories. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, come with them accessories, man. Come correct. Now, Bazooka. Okay. So I said in my Bazooka Tiger Force review, I wanted the home and away jersey bazookas. So I'm going to eventually get this guy. I'm probably going to wait till he goes on sale, because I mean, within a year we're going to have two versions of the same character within a year. So I'm just for this one, this is a wait for me. Not even a wait and see. This is just a wait, because I already have Bazooka. I'm good. If I never get this figure, I already have the Tiger Force Bazooka. If you didn't get the Tiger Force Bazooka, this is your shot right there. Get this guy. This is the best. This would probably be the best colored version of Bazooka. It makes the most sense. I personally already have one. I'm gonna wait, but yeah, it looks good. I like the way they handled the missiles. I like the way they kind of vary the colors just a little bit to make it a little more, give it a little more pizzazz, a little more pop. So yeah, it looks good. It looks very good. All right, and then give me Torpedo. Just give him to me. I want him now. Like, I remember when I was a little kid, I used to play in this. I had this bowl, and I used to fill it up with water, and Torpedo was one of the Joes I used to always play with in that big bowl of water. Like, I freaking love Torpedo. So like, yeah, just give it to me. I have no place to put this guy where he wouldn't just, people would just look at him like, why do you have a guy in a diving suit on your display? It's like, motherfucker, it's Torpedo, baby. Like, yo, I gotta have this. Like, this is a day one get. I gotta have this guy. Like, I'm hoping there are no flaws with this figure, because this is one of my favorite Joes of all time, and I want him. And I've already got the pre-order ready. I've already done my pre-order for him. But yeah, this guy looks good. And the accessory count looks a lot better. I feel like the accessory count does justice for $25. The box won't look empty with this guy. He has his backpack breathing tube. He has the mask to go over his face. They didn't skip on a theme. You know what I'm saying? The wetsuit looks good. He has everything you need to basically reenact him going underwater. Like, he looks great. It just looks great. Now, this one might seem a little controversial, but I'm not really feeling the Shipwreck though. Am I the only one? I'm probably the only one, but something about his face, it just seems off to me. Like, I feel like if they were going for the animated aesthetic, I don't feel like they nailed it. He looks too real, like Uncanny Valley type of shit. Like, his face just is, it feels off to me, his face. Other than that, I mean, how can you mess it up? He's a sailor. Like, he's a Navy sailor. Like, you can't, there's not much you can mess up with that. But even yeah, it just feels off to me. I want to see this guy in person. I like that he's pinless. It looks good. But yeah, this is something about him that just doesn't feel right. Now, Rock and Roll. Yeah, Rock and Roll looks good, man. He looks real good. I feel like they did a really solid job with this guy. I don't know. I've been trying to look at him to see if there's any reuse on him, because we've reached that point where they just kind of do that. But I can't really see much. I think this guy might be new sculpt. I honestly just thought he'd be sort of a retread of Roadblock, but yeah, it looks good. Looks good again. Yeah, tattoos look good. The overall aesthetic, he looks like Rock and Roll. He looks pretty good. So yeah, I'm excited about this one as well. All right, next up, give me Scrap Iron or give me Death. Like, yo, this guy's got to get gotten. Like, I want this dude on a shelf next to the Hiss tank with his drone ready to rock and roll. They look like they poured in everything into this bad boy. The colors look great. He has looks like a great face sculpt. Like, it looks great. Like the blast effects, the whole, like, it's just a scene. Like, the drone poses, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the drone actually has posability. Like, this is pretty freaking sweet. Like, this could be the game changer we've always wanted from the classified line. Like, you know, just every time you think they kind of like it peaked, stuff like this comes along, and I've talked about it in previous videos. Stuff like this comes along and it just takes it to that next level, and then they keep raising the bar, and every time I'm more and more impressed. And I feel like this one, if once again, if the QC is all right, we should be all right. I'm ready for this. This is going to be awesome. Then we got the 2 female pack Cobra Troopers. I mean, yeah, but okay, cool. They definitely look like women. They look like they have a little bit of junk in the trunk back there. You know what I'm saying? A little donkey back there. You know what I'm saying? so they're definitely in shape. They're not like Humpty Dumpty like Cobra Troopers for sure. They look like they're trained and ready. So I mean, they look cool. They come with blast effects and a lot of accessories. So I mean, yeah, but they're Pulse exclusives. So I'm sure if I go online, they're probably sold out by now, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm army build to a point, but like I just feel like, are these necessary for what I'm trying to do for my show? Maybe. Do I want to burn calories to get them? Probably not. But they look good. They definitely did a good job with these. And then another Hasbro Pulse exclusive, Snow Job. Yeah, it's kind of like Torpedo, where I'm just like, he definitely would pop out on a shelf. Like, you would definitely be able to identify him from a distance, because he's like the theme of him. And I've already talked about in a previous video about the Arctic bats in the background there, in one of the pictures. But yeah, I'm excited that this figure is going to be out there. I'm not excited that it's a Pulse exclusive, because Pulse exclusives, if you don't pre-order them, for the most part, you don't get them. I mean, shit, I'm just now getting I just now got a Serpentor. So, like, because every time I was like, I was like, I'll just wait for it to come out. Nope. Gotta strike what you just gotta strike. So you just gotta get that pre-order, and if you want it, you gotta pre-order it now. And save regrets for later. But it looks good. Like, his loadout, everything's on brand with this dude. And it's like, what more can you want? I believe they even said, like, his face is a little red where the goggles aren't, because those are the places that his face wasn't covered. So he's going to look like, he's going to look like he was actually out in like cold temperatures. I like, extra effort. I'm all for it, man. I'm all for this. So overall, this was a great showing. I really was impressed. There's not much more to say. G.I. Joe Classified, if they can just stop getting in their own way, this could be the best toy line in the effing world, if they can just get out of their own way. I've said it so many times, and this stream is exactly what I'm talking about. They can just knock it out the park every single time. Get us going, get us animated, get us ready to buy, if they just get out of their own way. This was a fantastic showing. Fantastic. I'm ready for more G.I. Joes. I'm ready for this. Let's do it. Just Hasbro, get out of your own way. Open up your wallet and open up your pocket and let me put my money in there. That's all I'm asking. Jeez, it's not that hard. But yeah, with that said, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Make sure you check out the community tab, because that's where I've posted all of the pre-orders that came up for the mainline ones, the Hasbro Pulse exclusives. I mean, just go to Hasbro Pulse. And yeah, also make sure to check out the Amazon affiliate link. If you need to buy anything from Amazon, just click on the link and buy away. It goes a long way to help the channel. And yeah, with that, be safe, be good, and this is the Drunken Prime cracking open another beer and signing off.